Hey everybody, so today is day 2. It's going to be focusing on our upper body. It's a bear position. So the first 2 moves is going to be a bear followed by push-ups. Okay, so I'm going to show you some variations how it is. Bear is basically like a crawling position, but you lift up your knees. If that's hard, just try to do one knee at a time and then the other knee. What you can do also for a modification here is just move a hand at a time, and a foot at a time, if the full movement of going side to side is too much. Okay, so I would count that as 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to be doing 12 total. So if you're just moving on your hands and your toes together, we'll go 6 each side, all right? So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, nice flat back, chin straight ahead, 9, 10, 11, 12. And that is an upper body move, but you're going to feel it in your quads too. All right, next is push-ups. So at this point in pregnancy, if you can't do push-ups on your toes, it might still be kind of too hard. If you're like first trimester, you might want to try one leg out or the other leg out on your push-ups. I'm going to go straight on my knees. If that's something that's still hard for you, you can go against the wall where you just have your hands here and pushing your body weight while standing at a little bit of an incline on the wall. So we're going to do 12 push-ups, and you can go as low as you can want to. It's only that much, that's fine. Just try to keep your body in a straight position from your shoulders to your knees, your toes, and chin, it should be looking straight ahead. All right, so lower and up. And usually you want to try and get your chest to the ground. Me, I'm hitting my belly to the ground first. Sorry if you hear my kids in the background too. 6, 7, 8, 4 more, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, now you're gonna rest for a little while and repeat those 2 moves with 10, and then rest, and 8, and then rest. So if you want to pause now before we go on to set 2, go ahead and do it. Okay, so the next 3 sets are all gonna be one kind of superset where you do 2 moves together. So this one is going to be a curl and a press. If I'm doing it seated, to make sure I'm staying really strong, it's totally fine to do standing too. But you're going to just curl and then press. Down, down, nice and controlled. So that's 1. The first set we're going to do 12, then we'll rest and do 10, and then 8. So that's 3. You want to do like a nice hammer curl, so that means your wrists stay in the same spot, and then turn as you press. Now I know these dumbbells look huge, but they're 10 pounds. My husband has these 90-pound adjustable dumbbells, so I've never used it at any higher weight than like 25 pounds for leg exercises. But it's nice to have that option. I'm going to turn to the side real quick so we keep going. Make sure your back is staying nice and straight as you press up. And you're breathing, so in. Make sure each movement is separate from the others. I think we have 3 more. All right, last 2. Curl, press, down. Just a second, honey. Curl, press, and down. Rest. All right. So that one's a little different because we're doing 2 moves in one as a combination. So rest now, then do 10, rest, 8, rest. And I'm going to dress strawberry shortcake. Okay, third set is you're going to be doing a row and a tricep extension. So I have a littler weight. This is like a 2.5 pound dumbbell. You want your back to be flat from your shoulders to your hips. Don't round in. That's going to put a lot of strain, especially with your belly pulling you on your back. So strong front leg. Put your hand on something, whether it's the wall or a chair, or if you have a stability ball like this. And make sure your legs are really firm before you set. You're going to row up just like you're pulling a lawnmower to get started, and then kick back, down, down. All right, so we're going to do 12 of those on each arm. So we're going to go up, back hold, down, down, up. That's 2. And your head should be looking straight ahead. You don't want to lift your chin or round yourself again, like I said. 4, And make sure, if you don't have any weights at all, holding like a can of soup or something will work just fine for this. You don't need something heavy. Your triceps can get worked really well in this extension part by just squeezing really tight with a lighter weight. 7, 8, 4 more, 9, keep breathing, 10, last 2, 11, and 12, down. All right, other side. I'm just gonna flip around, put my other leg in front so that you have the space for your arms to move. And again, my shoulders, my hips stay straight the whole time. All right, so row up, squeeze, down, 2. Here's 2. And pull up, 3. Should be 4 distinct movements, like 1, 2, 3, 4. You don't want to throw the weight around or have any other part of your body moving, because that's when you're gonna feel like you pulled a muscle if you're just letting the rest of your body move the weight for you. I think we're at 7 and 8, 9 and 10. 2 more. And squeeze up. Last one. And down. All right. So again, we're gonna do 10, rest, 8, rest. Then we're on a final set. Okay, so this last move is gonna be something where you either need a bench where you're on an incline, or you can follow along with me on a stability ball. We're gonna put our hips down so that we're leaning back at an incline. And if that's hard for you, you can sit in a chair that leans back a little bit, or lay flat on the ground if you're not past like 16 weeks in your pregnancy. But this is something that really works your chest well. So this is going to be setting yourself up so that you're inclined, and you can just sit all the way on the ground if it's hard on your legs to do this, but try to use your leg muscles too and push your hips up. You're going to want your chin to be looking straight up at the ceiling, and then push straight up. So we're going to do 12 incline press, straight up and down. The weight should be going towards the ceiling, and then your elbows come back behind your shoulders there. 7, 8, 4 more, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Now when you get to the top, turn your wrists in, and we're going to do an incline fly, so your head's still looking up. Open your arms as wide as you can, and then pull it back up. You don't want your arms going past your shoulders. You want to be in a straight line from your wrist to your shoulders to your other wrist. And nice and slow movements. 4. Keep breathing through this. 6. You can only go out to here, that's fine. 7. 8. And if you need to switch out and use lighter weights there, you can. 9. 10. Make sure you're going even with your arms. 11. And last one, 12. All right, set the weights down and then sit down. And that's going to be it. So then you repeat with 10 for both moves, and then 8 for both moves. And then you're done. When you're finished, make sure you take some time to stretch. Really pull your shoulders across. I'll just show you quickly. Behind, this will stretch out those triceps. I like to do something like this. Open your chest up again. And also just sort of, whoops, swinging your arms out to loosen them back up. All right, so I hope you enjoyed that workout. See you guys.